Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to this year's Christmas concert with the Porthcawl Community Orchestra. Before we go any further, if I could just do a little bit of housekeeping for you and get some of the important things out of the way. The first thing is, how's my hair? Is that okay? It's pretty windswept out there at the moment. The second thing is, the church is quite busy today, as you can see, and thank goodness for that. It's brilliant to see you all here. All the emergency exits around the building are open and alleyways are all available, but if you could just be a little bit careful, especially during the intermission, that would be terrific. It gives me great pleasure now to introduce our guests for the evening. We have with us Sharon Dixon, the High Sheriff of Mid Glamorgan. We have Chris Ellsmore, MP, the Member of Parliament for Bridgend. We have Councillor Hugh David, the Mayor of Bridgend County. We have Councillor Ellen Jones, the Mayor of Porthcawl. And we have representatives from the Bridgend Youth Musical Service, to whom the raffle money, because there will be a raffle, you can't get away from it, okay, there will be a raffle, to which the raffle money will be going to their excellent cause. And can I just say, please dig deep today, because do we have a first prize for you guys? We have managed to obtain a parking space at the Princess of Wales Hospital. So it's certainly worth trying your hand at that. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our guests. Now, at this time of the concert, I always insist and pass it on that the taking of photographs, videos, or other recordings of this afternoon's concert is strictly encouraged, okay? So if you've got anything, Jack was telling me, if you've got anything that would be worth going on to the orchestra's Facebook page, they would be delighted to see it. Right, tonight's program for you brings together some Christmas classics and festive orchestral favourites. So whether you're joining us with family, friends, or as a long-standing supporter of the orchestra, we want to thank you for making this concert part of your seasonal, it's easy for me to say, traditions. This actually for me is the start of Christmas. I've been to quite a few of these, and this is the start of Christmas for me. Unlike the Range in Swansea, who were playing, what were they playing? Here Comes Santa Claus, and I kid you not, the 3rd week of September in the Range in Swansea. They've started, I haven't heard Sleigh yet, no. And, just for interest's sake, who's got their Christmas decorations up? Give us a cheer. Those who haven't got their Christmas decorations up, give us a cheer. Well done, everybody. I'm proud of you. That opening piece of music we heard was a Christmas Overture, and I'm sure that you will have recognized a number of carols or other favorite festive music within that overture. And so to another Christmas carol. This time it's by John Rutter, and I'm delighted to welcome for the first time this afternoon our guest vocalist, Paul Cantor. The carol they're about to sing celebrates the star of Bethlehem shining brightly in the night, the birth of Jesus, and the joy and wonder surrounding the Nativity. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Paul Cantor with the joyful and uplifting Star Carol.
Thank you.
Thank you, Col Cantor. I don't know about the rest of the orchestra, or the gents in the orchestra. Has anyone's dinner suit shrunk at all since last year? I feel mine has, Jack, for some reason, since it was last long. I've got a little tip for you, by the way, because I'm looking at losing a little bit of weight. And I found that if you cut your pizzas into 6 slices instead of 8, you eat less slices. So there's a little tip to be going on for over the Christmas. Right, our next piece of music from the orchestra is a classic Christmas song, written in 1951 by the American composer Meredith Wilson. Over the years, it's become one of the most widely recognized holiday standards. You may notice, or you will notice, that the baton will be handed over to the assistant musical director of the orchestra. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kif Gagliardo. And the orchestra's version of It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas. playful, theatrical villain type song, with its exaggerated insults and a jazzy orchestral arrangement. The The song is from the 1966 animated film, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome to the stage a disgusting, grumpy, mollery, rotten bloke, Julian Brown, to sing You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. Share a few things with you, a few little thoughts that I have. Christmas, as we know, is quite an expensive time of year. So I thought I would share with you some ways that we can cut down a bit and things that I have discovered over the last couple of weeks. For example, my dinner suit hasn't been out since last year. So I thought I'd better take it to the dry cleaners for a quick once over. £28 they wanted to dry clean it. I thought I'm not having that. So I took it to my local charity shop, gave it to them. They cleaned it, pressed it. It was in the window the following day, £14.20. How to save money. The other thing I did, I'm lucky enough, we bought a new TV for the Christmas period. And I had this sort of old, big, flat screen thing to get rid of it. So I had a word with Swansea Council, and I said, can you come and pick up and dispose? They said, certainly, sir. That'll be £26, just for them to come and get that. I thought, no. So I got in touch with DPD, the courier service. I had them come and pick it up for £5.50 it was, and they delivered it to a guy living down the road from me that I absolutely detest. There you go, you can get it. Right. All right. Good night. Before I introduce the next item, allow me to introduce somebody to you. And that is the leader of the orchestra and first violin, Dina Stacey. Oh, you've got to stand up, Dina. You've got to stand up. No bit for all you've got. Jack, of course, thinks he's in charge, but ladies and gents, here is the power behind the throne. And to prove it, she's going to lead the orchestra to bring you a smooth and stylish version of a Christmas classic. It's ranked amongst one of the most performed holiday pieces of music. So sit back, pull a warm rug over your knees to add a little bit of effect. Some sleigh bells, mares, if you can rattle your chains. All right, that certainly adds to the effect. As the orchestra takes us on a sleigh ride. Christmassy was that. And if the truth be told, I wasn't too impressed by the chain rattling. Little better next time, maybe. Right, now I'm delighted once again to welcome back our vocalist called Cantor, with a choral piece which is sung by and tells of a group of shepherds who came to bid farewell to the Holy Family as they flee Bethlehem. So for a moment, serenity. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Berlioz, the Shepherd's Farewell.
Sleigh Ride,
Beautiful. And now we come to the final item for the first part of tonight's concert. Could I remind you that there will be a short intermission for about 30 minutes, something like that. And also there are some complimentary refreshments being served in the church hall, which is accessible via the back left-hand door. So if you'd like to come and join us there, you would be more than welcome. So to take us out to our intermission, the next piece of music, it's a bit of a gritty Christmas emotional ballad, usually told between a duet of two characters, an Irish immigrant and his wife, partner or girlfriend, who reflect on their failed dreams in New York City. The song itself is often voted one of the greatest Christmas songs of all time. I'm sure Jack won't mind if you sing along. No? Few. Remember that. However, arranged by Jack, our musical director, this is A Fairytale of New York. gentlemen, a warm welcome back to part 2 of our Christmas concert. Delighted, I hope you've had your wine and things like that from the other side. It's okay. I can't help but notice we've got security at the back. I don't know what you're expecting here. But lovely to see you anyway. Right, a warm welcome back, as I say, and you'll be pleased to know that the raffle has been drawn and it has been independently verified. I think that's what you've got to say nowadays. And for the lucky ones, please collect your prizes at the table on the way out, just by the security, okay? They're looking after the... So I was hoping to tell you how much the raffle had raised, but I'm unaware of that, unless anybody knows. Does anyone know how that? No? I bet it was a lot of money though, without a doubt. And so to the next piece of music for the second half. It is a suite from The Nightmare Before Christmas. The Nightmare Before Christmas was a musical fantasy film that became a major cult classic. The film tells of the takeover of Christmas Town by Halloween Town in a tale of innocence and the macabre. The music you're about to hear will reflect this, as it's known for the dark Gothic themes and the warming themes that it also portrays. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jack Bridger and the Porthcawl Community Youth Orchestra with the night. Oh, all right. They all look young to me anyway. They all look young. What was I thinking about? Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Bridger and the Porthcawl Community Orchestra with A Nightmare Before Christmas. good was that? When I was just sitting back here, I thought, oh, how can I introduce the next piece of music? And I thought I might share a bit of useless information with you, if that's okay. We were, my wife and I were up at Leeks the other day, up in Cross Hands, and out in the car park there was an enclosure with a few reindeers in. And there was a woman there who, what she didn't know about reindeers wasn't worth knowing at all. So I got chatting with her, and I just happened to say, when do they shed their antlers? And she said, well, the male reindeers shed their antlers usually middle of autumn, something along those lines. However, the female reindeer, they keep their antlers most of the winter. So you know what that means, don't you? When you see the majestic sleigh coming across the skies, sorry to disillusion you, young man. When you see it coming across the skies, all the reindeer are women. What? Females, you're quite right. So there's a useless bit of information for you. Right, I've been looking forward to this bit. Boy, have I been looking forward to this bit. Because our next piece of music features, once again, our guest vocalist, Cole Cantor. When I was putting my notes together, I thought, well, I don't know what col canto means, so I looked it up in Wikipedia or whichever one it was, and it told me that col canto is an Italian musical term. Is that right, Jack? Can you confirm? Yeah? You're not quite sure, are you saying? Okay? Which literally means with the song or with melody. And they certainly have that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to welcome back to the stage to sing for you the magnificent concert classic, the Hallelujah Chorus.
Hallelujah!
Terrific work there by the Olcanto Youth Choir. I didn't want to leave you out. I love that. That was great, wasn't it? Absolutely. Right. Something a little more serene. The orchestra are going to play a piece of music called the Christmas Song. Do you know the Christmas song? I heard it on the thing. You will all know the Christmas song. Because the first line is chestnuts roasting on an open fire. And this is one of the most enduring holiday standards in American music. So sit back, close your eyes, think of cozy winter scenes, family and holiday warmth, and the universal wish. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Christmas song. Christmassy does it get? so to our final piece of music. But before we come to that, there are a number of you that we would like to thank, because without your support, this concert wouldn't have been able to have gone on. So can I just say thanks to a few people. Firstly, to our special guests who are with us tonight. We hope you've enjoyed the afternoon. We hope, Mayor of Porthcawl, you've enjoyed sitting next to your new consort, Alan Townsend. Yes, didn't realise. Oh, there you go. He's built it. The chain has got to go back, Alan, all right? Chain has got to go back. To all you for coming, first of all, give yourself a round of applause for coming. Yeah. It's gorgeous to see so many of you here. And indeed the supporters of the orchestra. The Explorer Scouts for their help in the refreshment tent. That was delightful to see you. To the St. John's Ambulance Cymru volunteers, who are, I think, at the back. Give us a wave. Give us a wave. Thanks for that. They're coming round with medication for you all shortly. Where's our security gone? No, they didn't want to be thanked just as well. Who else have we got? To our fantastic vocalists, ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation once again for Call Canto. And to the awful guy who was up here early, Mr. Grinch, Julian Brown. Finally, to these wonderful, youthful people behind me. Ladies and gentlemen, the Porthcawl Community Orchestra. And finally, last but not least, their musical director. He puts an awful lot into this. He's a talented guy, Jack Bridger. We've said thank you to them, but we're delighted to welcome back for our last piece of music this evening, the angelic and beautiful voices of Call Canto, and a final rousing Christmas carol. You'll know it, angels we have heard, on high. And it tells of Shepherd's encounter with the angels. Its most famous feature is the long cascading Gloria in excelsis Deo. You will know that. And it doesn't half show their talents, both with vocal harmonies and breath control. Ladies and gents, please show your appreciation for Call Canto, and the Porthcawl Community Orchestra.
A round of applause as well for our fantastic Encore.
proud of your orchestra. And that brings us to the end of this year's Christmas concert. The orchestra wish you the merriest Christmases and look forward to the next concert, which is, Jack? In April, okay? So, to be announced. Do you fancy one more? Yeah. Just one for the road? Hey, just one for the road. Okay, Mayors, this is your chance to redeem yourselves. Okay? Because we're going to revisit. Are we revisiting, Jack? Okay, get those chains ready. For the final of tonight's concert, ladies and gentlemen, the orchestra with Sleigh Ride.